Grand Rapids police called it a high-priority case, the rape and robbery of a GVSU student on the city's west side. Well, today, a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old were in court. We're not naming them or showing their faces because they're juveniles and they're not yet officially facing charges. Court records show that they have been in trouble before, and they're raising questions about how the two teens could have been so far from home without being detected. 24 Hour News 8's Ken Kolker's live on Grand Rapids West Side with that story. Ken?
Yeah, Brian, the attack happened the day before one of the suspects turned 16, and it happened just down the road from me near John Ball Park. Today, the teens were in juvenile court, one as his mother looked on. Both were ordered held without bond while police and prosecutors to continue to investigate. But this isn't their first trouble with the law. In fact, both had been ordered this summer to stay at juvenile court to track them, either through surveillance or electronic tethers. The 16-year-old's trouble started at age 12 when he stole some bikes. By the time he was 14, records show police caught him with a loaded 16-gauge shotgun in a stolen car, not far from where he lived. Records show he's been ordered repeatedly to cut his ties with gangs, even to write an essay about how he would do that. He was last ordered this summer to live with his parents after being in foster care and at 2 institutions, and after smashing windows of a car and a house.
I have no idea.
No idea? His brother said he wasn't aware of the gang ties and didn't think his brother was capable of rape. As for the 14-year-old, his trouble started this summer when he is accused in 2 separate assaults with a knife and a pair of scissors at his own home. He was recently ordered to stay at home and was already supposed to be in court on Wednesday for a hearing on those charges. Talking to his family after today's hearing, now, both those suspects lived about 4 or 5 miles away from the scene here. We have not been able to reach juvenile court officials to talk about the surveillance and to talk about whether they even took up that option to conduct their surveillance or use that tether. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, 24 Hour News 8.